Okay, how many people use the current system status? Okay, good. All right. And let me go back. I'm guessing that if you're familiar at all with the ITS Web homepage, you are also familiar with the system status dashboard right here. It's a bit longer than that. Okay, and one other piece of all this, since I'll be talking about this in a moment, is the ITS News Service, of which the main thing, I guess, on here, aside from system status, is the downtimes list. How many people signed on to the downtimes list? Okay. Okay. So in that context, let's go back to system status for just a sec. So on March 14th, we're going to be rolling out a new version of ITS System Status. It's going to look cosmetically almost exactly like it does now. The only difference that you'll notice is that the items, in addition to having an item number, they'll have a title, so it'll be easier for you to track it. And also, subsequent updates to each individual item will have their own timestamp. So it'll be easier to kind of go back and say, okay, this happened then, and this happened then. Okay, now that's where we are now. So those are the two main changes in terms of presentation. A lot of stuff has actually changed under the hood. Most of that's just the sort of how the code is built, but some of it in terms of sort of procedure is different as well. So one thing that you'll see that's going to be different is that the news service, the downtimes and the service notices, are not going to be on that news page anymore. That news page is going away. The downtimes and service notices are now going to be in here. So it's going to be, we're going to kind of consolidate, we're trying to consolidate things a bit so you have fewer places you have to go in order to keep up with ITS news. Okay? So you'll see downtimes and service notices here, as well as real-time status updates. And so for a downtime, what you'll see is, okay, planned downtime in a couple of days, the network's going to go down. Okay, and then at the time that it's happening, then you'll see an update saying, hey, that downtime that we told you about, that's happening now. So that thing is down. And then once it's done, there'll be just a wrap up to say, okay, that's over now, and then that'll be on system status for a while, and then it'll disappear. Okay. So what can I tell you about this? So on March 14th, when the new system status rolls out, those downtimes and service notices, those pages are going to go away.
Like that?
Like that, in fact. Brilliant timing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to log me in. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So another change is going to take place. I showed you, or I referred you back to that dashboard on our main page. Now I know you guys probably haven't been any happier with the dashboard than we have, because right now that dashboard gets updated between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, basically when we're in the office. Okay, when we, meaning customer communications group. And the way it gets changed is that we monitor system status too, and when system status changes, we go, oh wow, okay, our primary internet connection is down, so better change an indicator on the dashboard. That's going to change. With the new system status, what's going to happen is that the dashboard, the console for that dashboard, is actually being built into the new system status console, so that the engineers who actually generate this information, at the same time they do that, as a step in their process, they're going to update that dashboard. Now they update this 24/7, 365. So our hope is that the dashboard as well will be updated 24/7, 365.
But it's still not automated.
It's still not automated.
Still on the engineers to do it.
It's still on the engineers to do it, but it's actually part of the interface that they have in order to create the system status. So we're hoping that that's going to make that happen a bit better for you, a bit more satisfactorily. Okay, let's see. If you are now subscribed to that ITS downtimes list, okay, that list is going away. What's going to happen is there is a list, as you know, if you are currently signed on to the list, the mail list that comes out from this, the system status list. That's ITC-status at virginia.edu. Okay, if you're currently logged into that, that's going to change to system-status, because we're not ITC anymore, system-status at virginia.edu. So that's going to continue as a mail list from here, and if you're already logged on, or if you're already a member of ITC status, you're going to become a member automatically of system status at Virginia.
Oh.
But if you're on the downtimes mail list, remember now, downtimes are going to start coming out through system status. You're going to have to get onto the system status mail list in order to keep getting downtimes. Okay, so, and if you're on the downtimes list, you will get an email between now and March 14th saying, hey, don't forget, this list is going away. If you want to keep getting downtimes, you need to subscribe to system-status at virginia.edu. Just go into SIMPA and sign up for it. Okay. The other thing, one new thing about the new system status is that it can also come with an RSS feed. So on March 14th, if you want to go ahead, if you'd rather get your notifications through RSS, that's fine. Just go out to our feeds page, its.virginia.edu/feeds, and this isn't the announcements, right?
Yes.
Okay, this will be just go out to the feeds page, sign up for it like you would any other ITS RSS feed.
It will also be in the PowerPoint. The link for it is in the PowerPoint.
Okay.
So
Cool. All right. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it about the new system status. Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, this is less of a question than more of a, well, it's a question, but for Kristen.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, UVA LSP is subscribed to ITC downtimes.
excellent question.
So if you're on UVA LSP, you're automatically getting ITC downtimes. So you may be getting those and not realizing you're not personally subscribed. So that's one. So that's one thing. You may be getting the messages, but not be personally subscribed.
That's right.
And you may want to address that issue with the new list. About the, sorry Scott, this actually isn't about you at all. The LSP
But you
website.
look really handsome.
Hey, the pressure's off me, you know.
The LSP website, the new LSP website on Shunting. Will the old URL direct to
The
that?
old URL will direct to there
And
as
these-
of 3 p.m. today.
And these system status updates, will they appear, this feed, will it
This-
also appear on the,
This feed is part of the feed on the new website. Yes.
okay. And will there be a page we can point people to? I mean, it's the new LSP website is going to be a great resource for LSPs, but is there a page that we can point people to or departments to who want to find out about the LSP program?
Yes. There is a program overview page on the new WordPress site that has the same content from our old site. So I was interviewing Scott Crittenden this morning, and I'm going around trying to interview people, and I've learned about the creeps and the Suggs and Dave from Space Odyssey 2001. In case people don't, I'm trying to weave it all together. It's all been part of our past. You might not have known about it. But we are trying to get more of a marketing type of pitch for our program overview. I've heard feedback for people that they'd love to have some sort of point place, not only to get sort of new blood of people like Ansa Parker that are doing cool new stuff and they're new to the university and coming in and finding out, oh, well, we exist. Come and hang out with us, talk, share your knowledge, let's learn. But also trying to talk to people that might have a position that open hiring recs for getting more IT professionals on their staff, like why it's a good thing and why your department will do better if you have local people. So we're building that up. But the current program overview on the WordPress site has the same content about the user groups and why you should join. But we are trying to make it a little bit more snazzy with some history. I've heard that this is one of the largest communities at the university. I'm not sure if that's true or not. So if anybody has input, I'm all ears. We'll pay for coffee. Love to weave a history here. And creeps and sucks. I still like the Dave from the Space Odyssey one. That was in the early 1990s, the beginning.